He was reigned in 1605 to 1627 AD. Please listen carefully. Very, very important. This is short questions we can ask Jahangir and Nur Jahan. Describe the Nur Jahan ఎర్లీ లైఫ్ అని అడగవచ్చు లేదా యూ కెన్ ఆస్క్ జహంగీర్ రీఫార్మ్స్ ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ ఇన్ మొఘల్ ఎంపైర్ అని కూడా అడగడానికి ఛాన్సెస్ ఉంది. హూ ఈజ్ జహంగీర్? జహంగీర్ వాజ్ ఎల్డెస్ట్ సన్ ఆఫ్ అక్బర్. Jahangir was born to Akbar in 1569 AD. After Akbar had secured the blessing of famous Muslim holy man Sheikh Salim Chishti, so in honor of the saint, Jahangir was originally named as Salim. Salim had two brothers. One is Murad, second one is Danyal. Please listen carefully. Akbar sons, 3 members are there. Eldest son is Salim. Second one is Murad. Third one is Danyal. Three members are Akbar's sons who died during the lifetime of Akbar. During the last 2 years of Akbar's reign, Salim revolted against his father and murdered Akbar's trusted friend and counselor Abul Fazl. Akbar declared his intention to make Salim's son Khusru, okay, his successor. Salim surrendered to his father, who pardoned him and made him the heir apparent in 1604. Akbar died in 1605. Salim, as the only surviving son of Akbar, became king under the title of Nuruddin Muhammad Jahangir. He was then 36 years old. Okay. Salim was born in 1569 AD. After Akbar holy trip to Sheikh Salim Chishti Dargah at Ajmer, Salim's two brothers, Murad and Danyal, died during the lifetime of Akbar. Abdul Rahim Khan was Salim's teacher. Please listen carefully. Who is teacher of Jahangir అని అడిగితే అబ్దుల్ రహీం ఖాన్, ఈ ఖానన్. Salim was an expert in Persian, Turkey, Arabic, mathematics, history, geography, paintings, and music. Please listen carefully. Salim was an expert in Persian, Turkey, Arabic, mathematics, history, geography, paintings, and music. He also learned horse reading and management of artillery, etc. During his father reign, he led army on to Kabul in 1581 AD. He also worked as the governor of Ajmer and Allahabad in 1599 AD. Salim revolted against his father Akbar in 1599 and 1601 and 1603. The three times Salim revolted against his father. Please listen carefully, all of you. Salim was revolted against his father Akbar in three times. One attempt to 1599,
Second attempt 1601.
second attempt in 1601. Yes, very good, Tilotama. Third one is 1603.
Yes, sir.
But Akbar pardoned his son and made him their apparent in 1604. After Akbar's death of Salim, ascended the Mughal throne on November 3rd, 1605, with the title of Salim Nuruddin Muhammad Jahangir at the age of 36 years. This is Jahangir early life. Next one is, next subheading is Jahangir reforms. Jahangir reforms. First reforms, as soon as he ascended the throne, Jahangir issued various orders by way of useful reforms. These are known as the 12 edicts. Jahangir was introduced 12 reforms. Some of these important reforms are: one is Jahangir during early years of accession has introduced some reforms. First one, he abolished many taxes. Jahangir abolished many taxes like Zakat, Tanga, Third one is Mir Bahi. Jahangir abolished many taxes, like one is Zakat, second one is Tanga, third one is Mir Bahi. Next, second point, he also abolished barbarous punishments such as cutting of limbs. Please listen carefully, all of you. Jahangir, abolition of barbarous punishments such as a maiming by cutting of and limbs, etc. The cutting of nose, chevulu, mukulu, limbs నిషేధించాడు. This is second point. ఏవేవి?
Nose, ears, and limbs.
Ear,
Nose and limbs.
limbs. Next, third point, he also forbade intoxicating drinks and drugs. This is third point. Very, very, very important. Forbidding intoxicating drinks and drugs. This is third point. Next, fourth point. Jahangir prohibited the slaughter of animals on certain specific days. Okay. Jahangir prohibited the slaughter of animals on certain specific days. This is fourth point. Next, fifth point, he also made special arrangements to control robberies and built sarais, roads, hospitals, mosques, wells, chowdhuries along the trunk roads. This is very, very important point. Okay. Fifth point, he also made special arrangements to control robberies and built sarais, roads, hospitals, mosques, wells, chowdhuries along the trunk roads. This is fifth point. Next, sixth point. He also arranged a special bell in his court during deliver judgment to needy people in a speedy and impartial way. Okay. Sixth point. Total Jahangir introduced 12 reforms. Very, very important are there. Sixth point, he also arranged a special bell. It's called Dharma Ghanta at Agra in his court to deliver judgment to needy people in a speedy and impartial way. And this was the chain of justice which, when pulled, enabled the king to hear the complaint direct from the sufferer. These points were very, very important reforms during the reign of Jahangir. Next subheading is important events of Jahangir reign. Important event of Jahangir reigns. A. Revolt of Prince Khusro. First point. Revolt of Prince. Prince means Yuvaraj. Prince Khusro. Khusro, the eldest son of Jahangir, revolted against his father in the year of 1606 AD. Khusro was the son of Manubhai, daughter of Raja Bhagwan Das, and sister of Raja Man Singh. The main cause for Khusro revolt was his father's attitude towards him. In April 1606 AD, Khusro, with his 350 trusted officers and generals, decided to visit Akbar's tomb at Sikindra. He went to Bihar and seized its treasury. Then he met Sikh Guru Arjun Singh at a place called Taran. He attacked Lahore with the blessing and support of Sikh Guru. At this juncture, the imperial forces defeated Khusro and his men. He was arrested and put in prison. He was arrested and put in prison in the year of 1622 AD. Please listen carefully. In the year of 1622 AD, he was poisoned by Prince Khurram and died in the prison. Next subheading is Jahangir conflicts with Sikhs. Jahangir conflicts with Sikhs. Please listen carefully, all of you. the Mughal Sikhs rivalry started during the reign of Jahangir. It finally became one of the important causes for the decline of Mughal power. Jahangir sent his army to arrest the Sikh Guru Arjun Singh for helping his son Khusru. Please listen carefully, all of you. Jahangir, it finally became one of the important cause for the decline of Mughal power. Because of the Mughal Sikh rivalry started during the reign of Jahangir. It finally became one of the important cause for the decline of Mughal power. Jahangir sent his army to arrest the Sikh Guru Arjun Singh. Okay. For helping his son Khusru. Okay. Arjun Singh was brutally tortured and killed by Jahangir men in the year 1606 AD. Very, very short question, very, very important. This is Arjun Singh martyrdom encouraged the Sikh to fight with Mughals till their end. Okay. This is Jahangir conflicts with the Sikhs. Next subheading is marriage with Noor Jahan. Who is Noor Jahan? Tell me, anybody? Who is Noor Jahan?
A Persian widow, sir.
Yes, tell me, Hirotama.
Persian widow of extraordinary beauty, charm, courage, intelligence, and
Yes,
tact.
very good, very good. Yes, she is not widow. At the present time of 1611 widow, he is Jahangir true love at the time of 1603 AD. Akbar, it is not encouraged Jahangir with marriage. Next, I will tell total details. Okay. First of all, who is Noor Jahan? Jahangir reign is very unique because his marriage with Meherunisa Begum. The Noor Jahan original name was Meherunisa Begum. Jahangir marriage with Noor Jahan in the year 1611. This is very, very important. The short question kuda అడగడానికి ఛాన్సెస్ ఉంది. Examiner, you can ask Noor Jahan only. Question is only Noor Jahan. Who is Noor Jahan? She is a Iranian lady. Noor Jahan was the daughter of a Persian nobleman, Mirza Giyas Beg, and Asmat Begum. She was born at Kandahar in 1576 and 77. Please listen carefully, all of you. She was, that means Noor Jahan was born at Kandahar in 1576 and 77 AD. When her father was on his way to Hindustan in search of livelihood, Mirza Giyas Beg entered into the service of Akbar before in 1580 AD. Young Salim saw Meherunisa Begum and fell in love with her. When Emperor Akbar noticed this affair, he ordered Mirza Beg to perform his daughter's marriage. She was married to Sher Afghan, an Afghan chief, the governor of Burdwan. Okay. After the death of Akbar, Jahangir decided to fulfill his mission. So, he prepared a plot and finished Sher Afghan in 1611 AD. Jahangir married the widow Meherunisa. He gave her a new name, was Noor Jahan. This is Noor Jahan early life. Between 1611 to 1621 AD, Noor Jahan became the real empress. She sidelined Jahangir. He was happy with a cup of wine and woman. Listen carefully. This is very, very important chapter. Noor Jahan, with the help of her father, mother, brother, Prince Khurram, and Mahabat Khan, managed the state affairs. This called junta. This junta became very powerful during this period. In 1614, Mewar Kingdom was captured by Mughal army led by Prince Khurram. Okay. Are you understood, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, very good. Rana Amar Singh, the defeated ruler of Mewar, accepted a Mansab rank. Due to the difference among the Noor Jahan group, in 1622 AD. Kandahar fortress was captured by Shahbaz, the ruler of Iran. The Kandahar was captured by Iran ruler Shahbaz in 1622 AD. The ruler of Ahmadnagar also revolted against Jahangir. The Portuguese and English got permission of Emperor Jahangir to establish their trade centers in the Mughal territories. Khurram, expecting a plot against his future by Nur Jahan, also came out of the group and led a open revolt against her in the year 1625 AD. But the revolt was suppressed. Similar attempt was made against Nur Jahan by Mahabat Khan. His revolt was also tactfully spoiled by Nur Jahan. Please listen carefully, all of you. Thus, the last years of Jahangir reign were not so good. Finally, he died in the year 1627 AD and was buried at Shadara near Lahore. Khurram succeeded to the throne after his father's death. Khurram succeeded to the throne after his father's death. జహాంగీర్ మరణించిన తర్వాత అతని కుమారుడు ఖుర్రం మొఘల్ సింహాసనాన్ని అధిష్ఠించడం జరిగింది. This is Jahangir administration and reforms. And next, Jahangir relations with the Europeans. Portuguese. First one is Portuguese. Jahangir relations with the Portuguese were good to begin with, and they wielded considerable influence with the emperor. But this influence of the Portuguese did not last long because of an act of piracy of the Portuguese, and they lost grace with the emperor. But this influence of the Portuguese did not last long because of an act of piracy of the Portuguese, and they lost grace with the emperor. This resulted in Jahangir bestowing his favors on the English. Next subheading is English. Captain William Hawkins, an English sea captain, arrived at the court of Jahangir with a letter from King James I, praying for certain trades pilgrims. He succeeded in obtaining permission from Jahangir to set up a trading factory at Surat. But owing to the intrigues of the Portuguese, the permission was cancelled. Another Englishman named Edwards with a letter from James I, which also received well by the emperor. These trades missions of Hawkins and Edwards were followed by the formal embassy of Sir Thomas Roe. Sir Thomas Roe arrived at Agra in 1615. 1615. Okay. Are you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. He was a capable and astute politician. His objective was to secure some privileges for the English East India Company. He stayed here for 3 years. Daksha succeeded in securing some concession through not a formal treaty from Jahangir. The English obtained permission to open a factory at Surat. Sir Thomas Roe journal gives us an account of his experience in India. This is Noor Jahan and Jahangir administration. Next chapter is Shah Jahan and Khurram. Who is Khurram? Tell me anybody. ఎవరికైనా తెలుసా? ఎవరికైనా తెలుసా? హలో,
Yes, sir.
రెస్పాన్స్ ఇవ్వండి అమ్మా. నెక్స్ట్ చాప్టర్ ఇస్
Shah Jahan.
Shah Jahan. Very, very important. This chapter also. Who is Shah Jahan? He is son of Jahangir. Shah Jahan Shah Jahan was reigned 1627 AD to 1658 AD. In 1628, 31st, after his coronation, Shah Jahan deputed his army onto Khan Jahan, the revolted governor of Deccan Suba. He was defeated and killed. Similarly, the rulers of Bundelkhand, Jugar Singh, his son Chakram, into revolted against Shah Jahan. Mughal army suppressed this revolt. During the early years of Shah Jahan reign, Deccan and Gujarat were seriously hit by a severe famous in 1630 to 30. Large number of men and cattle became the victim of these famine. According to Peter Mundy, an English traveler, and Abdul Hamid Lahari, a constituency heroine of Subhashini Court, the superior emperor and his officials failed in taking Gardi measures to save the people as as the result do Jahangir made begin according to Peter Mundy, an English traveler, and Abdul Hamid Lahari, a contemporary historian of Subhash Shahjahan, quote the poet the emperor and his officials failed into taking timely means try to save the people. As the result, due to hunger, men began to devour each devourer and the flesh of a son was captured. The health of and was consumed by his own parents. This is Jahangir and
So we are discussing about Shah Jahan, sir.
yes, tell me.
We are discussing about Shah Jahan, sir.
Yes. Very important, Shah Jahan.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Next, Shah Jahan. Who is Shah Jahan? Is son of
Son of
Mir. In the history of Mughal rule in India, the period of Shah Jahan was described by most of the historians as golden age. Okay. His age witnessed the peace, prosperity, and cultural development. Shah Jahan early name was Khurram. Shah Jahan early name was Khurram.
Khurram.
He was the son of Jahangir and Jakat Gosain or Manmati. గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. Khurram was married to Mumtaz Mahal. The Shah Jahan early name was Khurram. He was the son of Jahangir and Jakat Gosain or Manmati. She was the daughter of Uday Singh, the Rajput ruler of Malwa, a Mota kingdom. Khurram was the most lovable grandson of Emperor Akbar. At the age of 36, Khurram ascended the jewel throne of Mughal Empire. Akbar, at the age of 36, Khurram ascended the jewel throne of Mughal Emperor. His coronation ceremony was held at Agra on February 14th, 1628 AD. He appointed his father-in-law Asaf Khan as his wazir. Shah Jahan married Arjumand Banu Begum or Mumtaz Mahal. Mumtaz Mahal, the daughter of Asaf Khan, the brother of Nur Jahan. She bore to Shah Jahan 8 sons and 6 daughters between the years. Shah Jahan built the white marble Taj Mahal at Agra in memory of his beloved with she bore to Shah Jahan 8 sons and 6 daughters between the year 13 to 31 AD. At 1631 AD, she died in childbirth at Burbanpur. Shah Jahan built the white marble Taj Mahal at Agra in memory of the lived wife Muhammad Jawal. This is Jahangir and his wife Mumtaz Mahal. Next subheading is important events occurred during the reign of Shah Jahan. In 1628-31, after his coronation, Shah Jahan defeated his army on to Kanjahan, the revolted governor of Dakkan Suba. It was defeated and killed. Similarly, the ruler of Bundelkhand, Jagar Singh. His son Sukram Sai revolted against Sujahan. Mughal army suppressed this revolt. During the early year of Shah Jahan reign, Dakkan and Gujarat were seriously hit by a severe furnace in 1630-32. Large number of men and cattle became the warriors of the times. According to Peter Mundy, an English traveler, and Abul Fazal, a contemporary historian of Shah Jahan court, the emperor and officials had in taking timely measures to save the people. The result, due to hunger, men began to devour each other, and the flesh of a son with consumed by the Afghan parents. This is ఖచ్చితంగా లాంగ్ క్వశ్చన్కి వస్తుంది, మీరు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి కంపల్సరీ. దిస్ ఇస్ ఎగ్జామినేషన్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూలో వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ క్వశ్చన్ at present. First one, important events occurred during the reign of Satyagraha. In 1628-31, Akbar his coronation, Shah Jahan deputed his army on to Kanjahan, the revolted governor of Dakkan Suba. He was defeated and killed. Similarly, the ruler of Bundelkhand, Jagar Singh, his son Chakram Singh revolted against Sultan. Mughal army suppressed the revolt. Okay. Next, during the early years of Shah Jahan reign, Dakkan and Gujarat were seriously hit by a severe famine in 1632. 32 AD. Large number of men and cattle became the victim of his famine. According to Peter Mundy, an English traveler, Jagadish and Abdul Hamid Lahari, a contemporary historian of Shah Jahan court, the emperor and his officials failed in taking timely measures to save the people. Sorry. As the results due to hunger, men between on revolt each other, and the flesh of a son was consumed by the own parents. This is Akbar next one. Shah Jahan wars with Deccan Sultans. Shah Jahan, like his father, is continued Mughals' aggressive policy away of conquest towards Nizamabad and Adil Shahi kingdoms. As the result, between the year 1631-36 AD, the Mughals armies attacked Aurangzeb. There are 3 occasions between 29-22. Shah Jahan also deported his army onto Adil Shahi kingdom. Sorry. Successfully completed the conquest of Nirmada state. Shah Jahan also Tezbakt had his army on Adil Shahi kingdom. How Bijapur and quit India of Golconda, the additional ruler, and Abdullah Qutub Shah accepted the authority of system. They agreed to pay annual tribute to Shah Jahan attacked Ahmednagar to do 1633. By Mahabat Khan and third in estate Hindustan and third in 1636 AD. Okay. By Prince Aurangzeb. The Mughal army successfully completed the conquest of Nizam Shahi state. Shah Jahan also deputed his army onto Adil Shahi kingdom of Bijapur and Qutub Shahi kingdom of Golconda. The Adil Shahi rulers and Abdullah Qutub Shah accepted the authority of Shah Jahan. They agreed to pay annual tribute to Shah Jahan. Shah Jahan made all possible efforts to seize Kandahar fort, but his plan was spoiled by Shahbaz II of Persia. This is Shah Jahan wars with Deccan Sultan. Next, Shah Jahan and Portuguese relations. How to Shah Jahan between relations to Portuguese. This topic is next I will discussed. Today is class is over. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, next 2 classes లో కంప్లీట్ అయిపోతాయి. మొత్తం టోటల్లీ 10 classes are there at
Yes, sir.
present.
4 classes ఉన్నాయి సార్.
Yes, 4 classes లో మీకు సిలబస్ కంప్లీట్ చేస్తాను. కంప్లీట్ చేసి మీకు ఇంపార్టెంట్ క్వశ్చన్స్ కూడా ఇస్తాను. ఓకే,
సరిపోతుందా సార్ టైం? యాక్చువల్లీ మరాఠాస్ ఉంది, బ్రిటిష్ పవర్ ఉంది, రివాల్ట్ ఆఫ్ 1857 ఉంది.
ఇంకేముంది దీంట్లో? నెక్స్ట్ ఔరంగజేబ్ అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ శివాజీ అండ్ బ్రిటిష్ పవర్స్.
రివాల్ట్ ఆఫ్ 1857 కూడా ఉంది సార్.
Revolt. Yes, 1857 revolt. One class.
Okay, sir.
One class is completed. British 1857 Sepoy revolt. Main causes. Describe the causes of 1857 Sepoy revolt.
Yes,
This
sir.
is total 6 causes are there. One is
Yes,
political causes, second one social causes, religious causes, economical causes, and immediate religious causes, immediately causes, and military causes. These causes are very, very important causes in Sepoy revolt in 1857. Okay.
Yes, yes, sir.
Next class lo discuss చేద్దాంలే. ఓకేనా అమ్మా?
Okay, sir.
ఓకే, రైట్.
ఎక్స్ట్రా క్లాస్ ఏమైనా అవసరం పడుతుందా లేక ఈ క్లాసెస్ లోనే సరిపోతుందా సార్?
ఏంటమ్మా?
అంటే ఎక్స్ట్రా క్లాస్ తీసుకుంటా అన్నారు కదా సార్, టైం సరిపోతానే.
తీసుకుంటా, ఈ మధ్యలో తీసుకుంటాలేండి. అసలు ఇద్దరే వస్తారు మీరు క్లాస్ కు?
లేదు సార్, వాళ్ళు ఎగ్జామ్ ఉండటం వల్ల రావట్లేదు సార్. మేబీ ఈ రోజు రేపు అయిపోతాయి అనుకుంటా సార్, 4th సెమ్ ఎగ్జామ్స్.
ఓకే, అయితే వెడ్నెస్డే రోజు ఐ విల్ టేకెన్ ఆన్లైన్ క్లాస్, జూమ్ క్లాస్.
ఓకే సార్.
ఓకే,
మీ ట్యూస్డే అప్డేట్ చేయండి సార్ ఏదన్నా.
ఓకే, ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ అప్డేట్ చేస్తాను.
ఓకే సార్. ఓకే సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ
ఓకే,
సార్.
రైట్, బాయ్. శ్రీకృష్ణ, బాయ్.